What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Dream.
Yeah.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank Nadawa, Erdy, Tiny Edge, Whiplash, Skeeve, Calzector, Coitopia, Coloradan Communist, Endel, Ultra Viper, Dark Magister, and Chattycat 005 being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com, just say link in the description.
Yeah.
And today, I want to leverage interaction that I feel like not enough people talk about. We've talked about it once or twice before, but I'm going to do it again today.
Getting swords.
We're gonna get the swords. Attack speed scales with rated modifier to both weapons and constructs. Modifiers above 100% increase damage instead of attack speed, so it can only attack so fast. Damage increases as your speed does, and scales with 25% of the crash damage modifiers. So we're gonna be leveraging that last bit, and then we're gonna go with
Just all
carrier
of the crash damage.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of crash damage stuff, but we're initially gonna get the carrier because the carrier has plus 250% crash damage, and that's cool.
That is pretty good.
We're gonna get rid of our shield at some point, I think. So
I will say that there's a world where the Bastion Shield's not bad for this because that does crash things. I don't since you're gonna get rid of it, it doesn't matter anyway.
When you take hull damage, energy is discharged in a wave. But if I'm crashing into things, it's going to be in the way.
No, so it's the other way around. It itself, in and of itself, takes your crash damage modifiers.
Yeah.
It doesn't give it extra.
Big sword.
Big sword, work toward blink.
The very quick blink.
Just did early blink.
Alright. So then we're going to want Juggernaut. And that gives more crash damage. We're going to want Bravado and Evo niches for the crash damage.
Oh.
We're going to take the Stonk.
4 Grandeurs wouldn't be terrible.
4 Grandeurs.
I mean, what, an extra
4
32?
Evo niches.
Yeah.
We'll get
The Juggernaut and Force Armor both give you.
The Juggernaut gives me the crash damage. The Force Armor converts 25% of my crash damage into blast damage when I take a direct hit with my hull, and we won't have a shield eventually. So we'll do a fair amount of blast damage to nearby targets because we're going just as much crash damage as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And then maybe even we can do some like Phantom Blinking Phantom Strike. I couldn't think of like the actual name, and I remembered Phantom, but not like the thing you do with it.
It happens.
But anyway, yeah, we can like charge up swords and then bonk people with them. Well, we have options. I just want to lean into just like maximum crash damage shenanigans. Absorption is just good. Oh, but there's the Phantom Strike. I can't not take the Phantom Strike.
Yeah, you gotta take the Phantom.
I gotta take the Phantom Strike. We were just talking about it.
It's true.
It heard me talking about it. Oh, there's so much mines, and all of my swords exploded. Now they're back. Okay. Both Magnitude and Rapid Fire are both very good.
Yeah, efficiency is not bad either because there's a pause between your swings.
It's true. I think I'm going to go for Magnitude because I think a charge shot might be good for several reasons, because there's also a chance that I do like a loaded mine situation, at which point, even if I don't want to do... Yeah, if I don't want to do charged stuff myself, charged mines is just good. Let's see. There's our Juggernaut. Do I want to work on getting Rapid Recons first, or do I get Juggernaut first? Well, I mean, if it's crash damage...
Yeah, I would say Juggernaut first. You're so big.
Yeah, we are... Carrier's already a big ship, big entity. I'm gonna get...
Do you get extra crash damage with the thrust on propulsive? The top right mod there, that one.
Rampage. I mean, it's global damage.
It is global damage. I mean, not that you necessarily want to be rampaging.
I do not want 4 of those. Thank you very much. All right.
Maybe that's a build we do. Is we just go full rampage Dying Star and just
die. Ingstar.
Yeah, you move super fast and just global damage. Elegant Construction's not bad because you have the swords.
Yeah, Elegant Construction's not bad. You say because I have the swords. I have little friendos.
You have friendos too. That's true. You don't have too many friendos because they keep dying.
Yeah, that's their purpose. As long as I don't get wild mod friendos, they won't explode naturally, which is nice. Skirmish has more crash damage, so I have to take Skirmish.
I will say that 4 double taps wouldn't be bad with the swords either. That's just a big chunk of rate of fire.
It's true, and I would do a crazy swing with them. It would make it so that I couldn't swing very often, but Phantom Strike kind of bypasses that.
Yeah.
Payload or
good.
absorption.
Rapid fire also good.
Yeah, rapid fire is also quite good. I'm gonna get the payload first because, like I said, I wanna get to charge, but I'm gonna want all of it. There is a thought where I can get just every double strike in the world, and then it's just when I swing 8,000 times.
Yeah. Blitz is crash damage, technically.
Yeah, as long as it's the first thing I do. Targets at 95% hull or more take more damage from weapon hits and crash damage once. Well, they take more damage from crash damage. I don't know if that gives me more crash damage.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
It might, but it's in that weird gray area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get charge shot. So my game plan will be charge shot and then just meander into an enemy person.
Sure.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot. My knockback is also insane.
Yeah. Ooh. Is 4 Evo niches enough? Because you get no more of them.
Yeah, I get no more of them, but 40% extra is still pretty good.
Especially considering 10% is 25% crash damage.
So this is 100% extra crash damage, which 25% of it goes to the sword, so there's 25% more sword damage.
That's true.
It's like, I get no more Evo niches, but having 4 is not bad. I feel like our swords are already doing an enormous amount of damage, and we're only at wave 35 and are not particularly heavily invested yet. Let's get the better than strafe. All right. So, very early days with this build. What are you thinking?
I mean, it's a friendo build that uses big angry swords. It's a top 10, baby. I think you will. Force armor's fine. A challenger's good if you don't want any of these. Rapid fire's good.
Rapid fire and force armor are both quite good. I am going to get the force armor first, so that way, like, I'm ready to give up my shield whenever the opportunity arises. I have all of the stuff I want, including a boost. Singular strike.
Singular strike, I don't think does a whole lot for us here.
It doesn't, right?
Because it singularizes the sparks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it gives me 15% weapon damage, and then
but at the cost of 15% rate of fire.
Yeah, which
eventually becomes a 1-to-1 trade.
Yeah, global damage is nice because that's already built into the sword, so it kind of doubles up.
Yep.
So damage increases as your speed does. We're not very fast.
No.
But
it is still just some extra damage.
But
or
then it does also build up a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can go for priority 0.
I'm going to go priority 0 first.
Get that boost. All right, get in there.
All right, so if I go, boop. Yeah, I knew it.
Whew, those are angry swings, though.
All right, so now...
Those are violent.
That is big damage for wave 40.
That is insane. Yeah. Whoo.
That's a spicy meatball.
Do you take absorption or mines? Safety or violence?
I'm gonna get the mines just. Because I believe the mine weapons inherent the amount of damage that you do with weapons, so I'm interested to see if they're also very angry mines.
True.
Alright, so we got regen, so we're just waiting to give up our shield here. We'll probably do like a vital bond situation for our little friendos. But then it exposes our hull for all of the other stuff. We can like outrage module if we find it at some point. Just for ha-has. Well, there's a load of mines.
Yeah, might as well.
Whee! Alright. So far, so good. And no, that wasn't so bad. It's like I'm using a charged sword, and those mines aren't charged, so it's not going to be 1-to-1 damage. Overclock is not the one we want. Well, there's the charge mines if I don't want to charge myself, but I think I do want to charge myself. In which case, rapid fire is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then we can get triple tap when that shows up. Yeah.
Ooh, good blink.
Don't get got.
I love your little dudes trying to kill those rocks before they get sucked in.
Look. They know the score. Get that XP. Alright, guys. Your shields. Alright. Speaking of shields, let's get rid of ours.
Okay.
Defiance is pretty good. Is it good enough? It's probably good enough.
It's like it's not bad.
It's a half a plating. We're not doing any self-damage yet, but we could go antimatter swords. In which case, each swing will do a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Which will be fine, because we have plenty of regen.
Although, do you want to go antimatter with swords? I've never actually thought about it, but swords by default, when they hit enemy projectiles, reflect them.
Yes. It wouldn't really interact with that at all, other than the sparks that I would create could also break bullets at that point.
Okay.
But it's also just, it's more base damage.
Sure. Okay.
So, you know what? Get the blast radius. Oh, hit him with the 1-2 punch. Oh yeah, I also forgot that this has a hilarious amount of knockback. It says it resists knockback and it's got crash damage to targets. It doesn't talk about how much knockback it's got, but it's a lot. I feel like kinetic boost is still worth it, although I feel like I'm not very fast. I'm considering winnowing.
This could be a good winnow, actually.
Just clearing out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll miss the kinetic boost, but I'm not going very fast anyway.
And what is there anything past kinetic boost in the tree that you would be
not
losing?
particularly. There's freaking Aegis. I can't use emergency systems, and I don't care about Celestial Lands really. So
yeah, Aegis is a little sad, but
I'm gonna clear things out.
Go for it. This makes you a little bit smaller again.
Yeah, I was too big Chungus. We had to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you shieldy so-and-sos. I had you so cooked. It's like they knew. So Tactical Link, when you're near an advanced construct, which we are literally attached to one. You and that construct get 8% hull damage resistance. That seems pretty good.
Not bad at all.
And there he goes.
That's pretty strong.
This is not bad. Let's see. Retribution is interesting because if we're really bonking into things,
I like it.
we can drop mines. And the retribution mines are angrier.
Yeah, I like retribution with as much as you're clashing.
So yeah, the anti-meta rounds is 20% base damage and 10% extra projectile size and velocity, along with the projectile canceling thing. But I'm gonna grab retribution first. This will also unlock vital bonds. I don't know if I'm at the bottom of any other tree yet. Get them, friends. Oh, I hate it when it blinks me across the world. Okay. I don't think velocity really matters for me much.
Yeah, not too much.
Well,
could be a reroll.
So triple tap will make the delay between swords longer, but when I do swing,
it swings pretty hard, yeah.
And theoretically, the boop action is not affected by that. Get him, my friendos. Oh, these guys are dying, so I can't swing my sword at them. They're too weak.
You'll get them eventually.
Hey, look, you want to give up 16 rerolls?
Not with absorption just sitting there. Don't get me wrong, I love quantum, but gotta be smart when you take it.
You saying that wouldn't be smart?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Oh. Alright then. Thank you for clarifying. Oh, you weren't supposed to blink that way. You're supposed to go like that, and then get behind him, and then just cut him. Oh, yeah, and that's a bravado. That's even more base stats. Oh, and then we got an honor bound.
There you go.
All right. Doesn't look like my mine damage is being increased as much as my... Like, I don't know if it's getting the same benefits that I'm getting. Just gonna let my guys handle it while I just continue to hold this very angry charge. Alright, well, I really don't want to deal with that, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Terminate's not bad. Support Specialist is
Support
great.
Specialist, 20% assembly speed and 25% construct rate of fire. How many shields do I have access to? Construct limit 3, but then with that... no, it's the charged mines that lowers the amount that you get. But it still shouldn't be that bad. I think Support Specialist is still good enough.
I think so.
Right. Let the mines do a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm just going to hold this charge for boss time. Alright, and now we're just going to slice. There it goes.
Not bad.
Getting power reserves is probably for the best with as much as I'm holding the charge right now.
Yeah.
There's also siege weaponry shenanigans that could be afoot.
Could be. It's a little scary.
It always is. Rancor
is
is
good.
very, very good.
But then you would definitely need... Ooh,
Yeah.
and Vital Bond.
Yeah, there's also Vital Bond. I'm going to get Rancor first. Charging is going to make us very slow. But we'll have a means to fix it. Oh, look at our friendos just cleaning up over there. I feel like I'm not even needed. They got this.
I mean, that's the point of a friendos. Between the friendos and the mines, yeah. And then you just charge up for bosses and try to one-shot them.
Or I just bonk them for 2,000 at like 2 miles an hour. Oh, there's so much XP over there. Eh. Oh, when you take a level, you give up. Oh, mine specialist.
There you go.
But that would hurt the assembly speed on my swords if they break.
Ooh. That should be okay. I don't think the sword assembly speed is that bad.
It's not. And we have priority 0 and all of that. So it's probably fine. It's just a little scary. Oh, I blunked too far again. It was a blink too far. Oh, excuse me. How dare you? It's almost rude.
Yeah, crashing your party. Careful of that fire. And there's a boost in there.
Yeah,
Boost!
we're boosting.
Boosting. Whoa!
I
See ya.
yeeted him into orbit. I should probably get like a void slice situation just so I can like void slice
have
in
something
and
else.
then hit him with a boop.
Good.
Alright, I'll actually slice up some of these guys. They take a
I'll be
minute.
shortwave 99.
Yeah, hold on now. I'm holding. Holding, 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 holding. Oh, how dare you blink? That's my shtick. That was like a Dragon Ball style maneuver. I knocked him halfway across the earth and then just teleported behind him.
That's some wild shenanigans. Power reserves is probably...
There's
double tap's good, though.
There's the triple double.
Yeah, triple double's pretty good. Power reserves is still not bad either, though, so...
Yeah, we gotta take the power reserves because
Get your movement back up a little bit.
I was gonna say like I can get a triple grandeur, which is a lot of levels, but oh god, I would be so slow.
That is true.
I would be immobile at that point.
Nah. It's only 8% movement or something like that.
Times 3.
Well, yeah, you know.
We won't got that. It's fine.
What do you need to be mobile for? You blink forward, you bonk someone, you flip behind them, and then you slash the swords for boost.
Because my swords do more damage the faster I go, despite the fact that I don't go very fast. If I were to do something like this. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? Okay, don't shoot me with bullets. This is rude. They told me exactly what they thought about that, and it was shoot me with bullets.
Makes sense. They gotta get you somehow.
Well, they don't gotta.
No.
They
but
can
they
leave
gotta.
me be.
Nah.
Terminate because Snake Boy's coming up.
Yep.
And that's just good. Alright. I'm gonna try to hold on to this charge for that period of time while constantly bumping into things that won't set off my Phantom Strike, so that way I can charge up my Rancor as well.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
And start over.
Never mind.
And then your little friendos handled that before you could bonk them.
Well, all right, well, so much for that idea.
Handled.
I can just erase him, though.
It's like Mastery's fine. It's damage and rate of fire.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other things.
Well, we'll take it just to, you know, it's good enough. All right.
Do as much little Rancor crashing as you can.
Oh, you guys are super not allowed for the boss. Get out of here.
All right. Here it comes.
Hit. 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 Oh, I'm over here now. Ow. How dare you? Okay. And then just... Oh, that was big damage.
All right. Under half. Oh, that was huge.
Got him.
So yeah, just let him punch you at that point. It hurts, but it hurts him more. It hurts me more than it hurts you. That's not true. It hurts you more.
Oh, nerd. Various nano charges.
Yeah, and a hyper boost.
And hyper boost. And just
Wee.
yeeting things. Oh, I went to swing and then he did his thing. I don't mean a thing if I ain't got that swing.
Do up. There's that triple double again.
There's also a triple challenger.
Yeah, there's triple
which is
challenger.
in 3 levels, but ooh,
Do you like that more than the triple tap?
I might be able to handle 3 challengers.
You can handle 3 challengers. You see what you can do with this thing? That's nuts.
Do I do the challenges?
Challengers.
I'll
Get
do
a bunch of quick levels. There's 1. There's 2. Oops. Now, careful. Don't get yourself too confident. Where's the 3rd one?
They just die immediately?
Either they died immediately or it was that spinny guy there, which I suppose it can just be champions and elites. It's usually been bosses.
Okay.
I handled.
3 levels. Perfect. Adaptive armor. We're not hurting ourselves yet, but it's also just armor. Armor's nice.
Saving up for perma boost.
I could save up 5 levels to get more crash damage to targets.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, that's
I
a great
hadn't thought of
point.
that. Well, I guess you need 6 levels because you needed so a little.
Yeah.
woo-woo.
All right, well, we'll hold for now. Oh, what? Stop blinking so far away. There you go. Just cut them down together. How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? I was waiting for it to be another one. Alright. And then Bip. Oh, there's a reroll over there. Get it.
Good job. And there's Celestial.
As soon as we hit 4, I can get Ataraxia, then we just hold for a minute. Okay.
Alright, hold for 2 more levels.
So on top of, you know, the obvious, we're increasing our crash damage with all this stuff, we're also making our friendos much more angry every time we improve our body stats. Alright.
Yeah, those little lasers are by default hitting for 9, and then they start stacking vulnerability. And they fire a lot very quickly.
They fire very quickly, and there's 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Also, for what it's worth, the Mind Specialist was 100% correct, because you haven't lost a sword since.
For now.
For now. I'm sure things will get a little dicier later.
Well, we're swords. Of course they're going to get dicier.
It's nice to make Julia fast.
It broke. Oh, you shieldy Shieldson. Bunk. Alright, there's 4. Was that a punchy? Or just...
It was too fast.
It was too fast, and it was all kind of the same kind of color.
Yeah.
But it looked almost like a punchy just showed up and exploded.
It wouldn't surprise me.
All right. Boop-a-doo. Give me that last level.
Well, hopefully it's not the last level, but...
Well, give me the next level.
There you go. Man, this is next level.
I get it. I understood that reference.
There's some big numbers in there.
Yeah. But I can't blink behind those things as much as I would like to.
Yeah, it's hot back there.
He's like, I'm just gonna blink across the universe so I don't gotta be near him. I don't like him. Alright. Now our crash damage should be even higher. And our friend should be even friendlier.
3
and our
Spitfires.
knockback is gonna be even more hilarious.
I don't know if I've ever seen 3 Spitfires before like that. That was kind of cool.
Well, they're just a common sad enemy. Why
I
wouldn't there be 3 of them?
know. Poor Bobo.
Nah. Can't do a Bobo dirty like that.
Boost. That's true. He went back to being boss status in the River City Girls stuff.
Look, he got his own game where he has to save his son, a Boboy.
A Boboy.
Explode, explode, explode. What's our 200 gonna be?
It's Chimeric himself.
Dang.
He's gonna rock in here with his own dev ship. It's got all the powers of everything. And he's like, I'm sick and tired of you.
Don't take this the wrong way, James, but I think your Nostradamus powers might be waning today.
Oh, absolutely. I'm operating on about 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, that should make you even more powerful than ever.
It depends. Sometimes when I'm very tired, I get the loopy strength, where it's no thoughts had empty, and then it can be filled with the powers of the void.
10% thrust, even for that alone. But then,
Void Slice.
Void Slice.
Just don't take apathesis.
Oh yeah, people yesterday were like, "Why are you calling it Cleveland?" It's a very old reference, apparently. But we would say apotheosis wrong, and then everyone would be like, "No, it's pronounced this," and then we just started to call it Cleveland because take that, nerds.
I believe the official moment was, "What's the worst we could pronounce this?"
Yeah.
And Lee was like, "Cleveland." I was like, that would be a terrible way to pronounce it. But yeah, for the longest time it was apotheosis, apotheosis,
Appletethus.
The appletethus, pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah.
It just sort of the problem with inside jokes, right, is that if you've got an inside joke that goes on for 8 years, like we do,
then no one remembers the origin stories.
Either people don't remember the origin stories, or new people come in and be like, "What are you talking about?" And be like, you can go back and watch the old stuff.
It's the old lore.
Yeah.
That shield shouldn't have gone off.
It's like when Markiplier has a video with Auntie in there. No, that's Jacksepticeye's got Auntie. See, I've got my own things wrong.
Like, I only know about his grandmother. She's got arthritis.
She can't be opening and closing on these jars.
Whee!
It's like, heck, even things like the Dark Adonis over there in the corner. Like, that's... If you're new to the channel, you're like, that's the name of that enemy? No, the name of that enemy is Spitfire. But
no, it's the name of the enemy. Now you're trying to confuse people.
We called it Mid-Boss way back when, because that's what it felt like. The poor guy just kind of shows up and gets beat up.
Is it this guy a joke?
Yeah, this is guy a joke. At Station Omega. Scion's correct.
How dare you? They're all correct. Oh, I needed you to be dead faster.
Oops!
Yep. I tried to do something stupid, and then I paid the price for it.
Yeah. Once again, as if you get stuck in that lance, it's just disaster time.
Yeah, I was trying to kill that one guy first. I should have just killed this guy first.
Yeah. Oh well.
But
it happens.
The proof of concept was there.
Yeah, so we'll just have to revisit this someday. Oh no. You were doing so much damage in the beginning.
Yes.
What's funny is I felt like you hit a strong hit early, and then like the scaling slowed down over time.
Yeah, because we weren't scaling our crash damage as fast because there's only so many things that scale it.
Right. But proof of concept is there, and I think we can revisit this and make it even better.
Yeah. Like I said, the mobility is the main option, or the main downside for how I did it, because you got a lot of stuff that makes you big and chunky, but it also makes you very slow.
Yeah, that is true.
And, yeah, just don't hit a bulwark in the face. They don't like it.
Yeah, especially when there's a Scion lance right behind it.
Yeah, and when you blink as far as I do, because the crash knockback damage, like the knockback is like 8,000%.
It's true.
Then, yeah, it's a little sad.
Yeah.
But it was a fun build.
Yeah, that's all that matters sometimes. Yeah. Having fun.
Yeah, so I hope you guys had fun watching it. Let us know what you thought in the comments. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.